testify for you. I do that 3, 4 times again. I testify for you.
Hey y'all, so it is your girl C.Nicole. So here I am going to be showing you guys how to customize a lace as well as replace it on a wig, on an old wig that I had. So here I have a 5x5. I did kind of bleach the knots already. I am using a paper towel to put on top of the canvas so that I can see the knots a little better. And the hairline when I am plucking the hairline. So I'm going to place it on the canvas, make sure it's straight, and I'm going to secure it with my T-pins that I currently have.
Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still can check in with you.
So we're just going to push the hair back. We're also going to secure the back just so that it does not lift, and of course it does not move or go anywhere as to while we are plucking the lace. Alright, so make sure you comb that lace back so you can make sure you have everything in one place where you can see it. And after that, you are going to take a water bottle. I prefer to use cold water, but I mean whatever water you're going to use is fine. And you are going to spray the hairline. I do spray the hairline quite a bit so that I can make sure I get that hairline completely wet, because to just own preference, it's better when I wet the hairline. However, I do know that there are some beauticians that like to do it dry. So typically I like to start out brushing it back, and then I like to start out with my part. Please keep in mind a little goes a long way. It may seem like there isn't really anything being plucked, but trust me, if you overdo it, you're gonna be mad. The part is gonna be extremely big and you're gonna hate it. So, and then that's a complete whole nother process as to how to get the hairline and the part back to where it needs to be. So this is me parting it. It does kind of look plucked, I know. my closures didn't have that effect, but I am going to part the, what am I trying to say? Goodness. I am going to part the closure. I am going to do a middle part. Now, when I typically part and pluck my closure, it usually be about 2 rows of hair, if that makes sense. So when you look at a closure and you open it up, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I usually do 2 rows. Like, so it may seem like it's nothing, but I promise the hair is coming out. So just keep that in mind when you start plucking. So that's me showing you guys exactly what my hairline currently looks like as of right now, where there's no plucking. Trust me, there is some hair that's there, up close and personal. It's some hair there. So we are going to pluck. Make sure you have you some good tweezers, guys. I'm not going to lie. The first set of tweezers I had was freaking terrible. Like, literally terrible. I had to actually, like, 2 minutes into plucking, I actually went and got me a better pair of tweezers. Anyway, so comb the hair out the way. Make sure it's parted equally, or, you know, however you want it to be parted. Yeah, those are the tweezers that I hated the most. Whatever. So anyways, make sure that the part is straight, and then you guys are going to take a thin piece, 2 rows. That's me showing you guys exactly like what did a condom look like. The 2 rows of hair. Now, hey, listen, a little goes a long way. I cannot stress that. You guys are going to be upset if you do more. Trust me. But anyways, that's me plucking. Alright, just see that hairline there, just being plucked. Not the hairline, I'm lying. The part. Then we're going to part the part, and then I'm going to show you guys exactly how it looks once I'm complete. Alright. I know y'all looking at this video, and I know y'all can see that part is coming into play. Do not play with your girl. yeah.
I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time.
All right, and that hairline is complete. It looks so beautiful. It looks so good, so delicious. So this is me parting the hairline. I do start off with a thin piece and I do part it forward, but that is after I wet the hairline. So took that part out, but that's after I wet the hairline. So again, whenever you're plucking, do not pluck in one spot. I had that extremely bad when I first started. It may not seem like you're plucking anything, but trust me, you guys, you actually are plucking. So usually what I do is I try to pluck twice in one spot and then move. See, that's about the better tweezers that I found. Yeah, whatever. But anyways, try to pluck twice in one spot and then move over to the next spot that you're going to pluck. And of course, you can go back through and re-pluck, but just keep in mind it goes a long way, a little. So this is me parting back my second row. I usually go back about 3 rows, just so it can have more of a natural effect. However, I do not want it to be bald. However, that bald would look really good to me. But whenever you pluck too much in the beginning, you do typically end up needing a new closure or a new frontal within like a week or so. And we kind of want our lace to last a little bit, because I know we all can't just spend money on a closure or a frontal every week or so. So just keep that in mind. So again, a little goes a long way. It can still look natural, still be pretty, but however, try not to pluck so much so that you will not need a closure or frontal as fast.
I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby, I'm late, but
now I do push all of the hair back, and I do comb it back once I have completed my 3 rows that I did plucking going back. I will take the tweezers and I will pluck the front hair lines. It does not be as much, but I do pluck it just a little bit just to give it more of a natural effect. And again, what you do to one side, you do to the others.
I can't tell you what it is, but you got me going crazy. Just to do it so amazing. How long can you go, baby? At last to my body so crazy. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby, I'm late, but I check in with you. I know that I need my friend, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed in my heart, my mind, and my body. My body, my body. I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you right in my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still can check in with you. I know that I need my friends, but
Okay, and again, this is me plunking the front of the hairline. Now I am going to show you guys a close-up, not going to lie. I did do one side better than the other, so off camera I did go back and repluck the first side that I actually started with, just to give it the more natural look that I did on the, the left side. Your right side, my left side. So, and then that is the middle of the part. That's me getting it together, baby. That lace.
there you go, baby. At last to my body so crazy. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you right in my space, but I need it, baby.
So next we're going to get into actually replacing the closure onto the wig. This was like one of the first wigs I made. So this is me showing you guys. Now I did have like a little cheap 4x5 closure that I had on there. This is like a completely old wig. Please guys do not judge me. But so what I'm going to do is I am going to replace it with the 5x5 closure that I have. So to make sure that the measurements are right, I did go ahead and measure out the canvas head a little bit before I made the video. So these are my points here. The front, I have the left to right, the middle as to where the lace usually lays, and then I also measured 5 inches back because again it is a 5x5, and this is me just showing you guys exactly, where I place the actual T-pins. All right, and later on in the video I'm going to show you guys with the actual measuring tape as to the exact measurements so you guys can see for yourself. So here I am going to place the wig onto the canvas head. So what I did was, it is going to be a little space that I do leave whenever I put a lace closure or frontal onto the wig. I always leave some extra space for the cap, just in case of course I have to replace it again, and I want to make sure I have some sort of some sort of the cap up underneath so that I can have something extra to work with instead of kind of struggling and putting the lace right on top, like exactly on top of the track. So it just gives me a little leeway whenever I am putting the new closure on. Alright, so this is me placing the measuring tape onto the canvas head so you guys can see that it was exactly 5 inches. I did measure out 5 inches straight across, and then I did measure out 5 inches from the front to the back of the wig, or the back of the spaces to where the closure was going to lay. Alright, so this is me taking the closure and I am folding it in half so that I can get it as close as to it being perfect as possible. So whenever I fold it in half, the middle section, I do take the T-pin and place it directly in the middle so that I can put it directly in the middle of the middle line so that it can kind of equal up to the measurement and it can be even on both sides whenever I do lay the lace down.
I've been all in my phone, I got options. I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you right in my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still can check in with you. I know that I need my friends, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body. My mind, my mind, and my body. My body says my mind, my mind, and my heart. My body says I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is, but you got me going crazy.
Alright, so next what I'm going to do is just kind of like brush the hair out of the way. I did pin it up so that it would be out of the way when I did begin to sew. So this is me showing you guys that I am actually going to pull the lace down as close as possible to the track so that there are no spaces in between the track and the closure. You do want that that fullness to where you can't see any spaces in between the tracks and the lace. So I did pin it up so it will be out of my way. Alright, so right when I pinned it up and began to sew, my camera actually died. So this is me showing you guys as to exactly how I was going to get started pulling it down, and then literally the camera just died in the middle of me sewing. So I didn't know it until after I was complete. But this is the finished look. You just basically take a sewing needle and thread as if you're going to do a sew in. I kind of showed the end here. That's really all I had to show because, again, the camera died. So I do apologize for that. I was unaware of that. But this is me just showing you guys that you just basically sew it through and through like you are doing a regular sew-in.
That makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you right in my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still can check in with you. I know that I need my friends, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body. My mind, my mind, and my body. My body says
so that is me closing it off, and this is me showing you guys exactly how it look in the back. It is tight, it is full. I did sew it down pretty tight and neat. So this is the final look here. I did make it into a bob. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and this is me showing you that it was a middle part blunt.